Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Friday, December 30th. We got a 9-gamer. We're starting with DraftKings. James Harden, 10K, too cheap, fine value, play him. Trae Young, if Trae Young is playing, absolutely lock him into your lineups because he's going up against the Lakers. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Dame Dollar, 9,700. Another good matchup, 9,700. Fine value, play him also. Tyler Hero, 9K. A little bit spicy for his price here with Butler on the floor and with Bam on the floor. I don't need him at 9K on a 9-game slate with those two other gentlemen on the floor. So Tyler Hero will be in the player pool as always, but he wouldn't be in one of my first few lineups. DeJounte Murray, I like him a little bit better than Young going up against the Lakers because the Lakers are pitiful defensively without AD. Listen, if you want to stick both of them in one lineup, have at it. 8,900, DeJounte Murray, fire him up. McCollum, good play against the Sixers. Should be a nice, tough matchup. Play him. You want to stack him with you want to pair him with Zion, you can. If you want to stack him with Harden going back the other way, you can. You want to stack him with Embiid going back the other way, a little bit of a game stack. If you think this game is going to be close, have at it. De'Aaron Fox, okay play, 8,700. Jordan Poole, I've never been a big fan of Jordan Poole. Never really cares. I don't really care when he gets to play without Curry because he's not extraordinary. Game log, last 5 games, 31, 16, 37, 34, and 29 at 8,200. If someone finds that magnificent, please let me know because that shit is pedestrian at best. Let's continue. Holiday, 8,100. If he's in, great. If he's not in, you do what you did last time. Giannis, a little bit of Grayson Allen. No Connaughton. He's trash. A little bit of Brook Lopez, but mainly just Giannis. Chris Paul is okay without Booker, but that team isn't that great without Booker. It's pretty obvious. 7,900. You could use your resources elsewhere. Chris Paul in the player pool as always, but not really calling my name. You feel me? Westbrook, another one. He's not really contributing to winning, coming off the bench, getting his numbers. The team isn't better with him. So it's like, what are we doing? 7,500. He's going to give you, 40 fantasy points? I mean, he's hitting value. 34, 35, 30, 53, 33. About 30 minutes a game. Maybe a little bit less. I can't call it, but he's an okay play. In the player pool, obviously. You're playing a few lineups, you could take a shot against Atlanta. You're hoping for a close game, but it's the Lakers. Tyrese Maxey, he's back. Good for him. Not interested. D'Angelo Russell, he's in play, 7,400. Let's see what he's been doing. 18, 30, 48, 27, and 40 fantasy points last 5 games. He's playing a lot of minutes. He's absolutely in play. Jamal Murray, 7,200. In play if he starts, if he's healthy. If not, go elsewhere. 9-game slate, no need to force anybody into your lineups. Jordan Clarkson, 7K, he's in play. Kyle Lowry, 6,900 in play. Anthony Simons, okay play, 6,600. Marquez Fultz. These guys, the problem with Orlando is that they're usually the first game on the slate, and we're still waiting on more news for the later games, so that's why they're kind of hard to get to. Not a bad play at 6K, just won't be getting to him. Jaden Ivey's in play at 5,900. Melton, we don't really need. If he was your last man in, fine, no problem. Killian Hayes, 5,700 in play. Cole Anthony, 5,200. If he starts, he's the okay play. Oladipo, do we need Oladipo? I don't think we need Oladipo. Last 5 games, 23, 26, 11, 18, and 17. Those are absolutely winning you nothing, but so, yeah, let's just continue. Malik Monk's in play, 5,100. Conley, he doesn't shoot. Last I checked, he wasn't taking a lot of shots. I mean, 3 shots, 5 shots, 2 shots, 7 shots, 8 shots. He had 1 game. I'm lying. Those are 3-pointers. My bad. Hold on. 8 shots, 7 shots, 7 shots, 12 shots, and 11 shots. He's just not hitting his shots. So he's shooting enough for his price point. He's just been not hitting his shots. He's getting his assists. So, listen, if he's your last man in, 5,100, you could take a shot on him. I'm sure there's some upside coming his way, but he just hasn't been shooting well. So look, he 5100. He's taking the shots. He's just not hitting them. That's fine. That's okay. Um, Highland. If there's no Jamal Murray, you can fire up Highland. Monte Morris, I never need. Schroeder, I don't want. Sexton, 4500. If you want to take a shot on Colin Sexton, he's playing. Okay, since he's been back, let's see, 23 minutes and 16 minutes. The 16 minutes in his last game won't win us anything. So let's just continue. When he gets more minutes, we'll talk. Alec Burks, let's see his minutes. 17, 12, 21, 28, and 30. Well, I know Killian Hayes got ejected last game, so he probably played a few more minutes. Listen, Alec Burks if he's your last man in at 4,400, that's fine. Not the end of the world. He does get run off the bench, so that's fine. Grayson Allen's in play 4,300. Jalen Noel 4,300 is in play. If Caruso is out, Ayo looks a little bit better. Patrick Beverly's an okay play at 4,100. He just plays a lot of minutes. Doesn't really do much, but he plays a lot of minutes. I don't need Javon Carter with no. I don't need Javon Carter with no Holiday. He started 25 minutes, took 3 shots, 8 fantasy points. I know there's some people that thought Javon Carter was a good play with no Drew Holiday, but he really wasn't. But I'm just trying to help you guys out. Dwayne Washington Jr. So I know that Twitter was having a whole meltdown about Dwayne Washington Jr. It's usually the same assholes that like to laugh at players that don't really know better, that don't really know what they're doing. And they were pretty much saying if you play Dwayne Washington Jr., you're an idiot because you were game log chasing. Dwayne Washington Jr. is going to be playing all the minutes Chris Paul is not going to play. And if there's a blowout, Dwayne Washington Jr. is going to get run. Dwayne Washington Jr., if you can see, he's at least a 1 fantasy point per minute player. And he was $3,200. So he put up 18 fantasy points at $3,200. And that playing a point guard at 32 or playing anyone at $3,200, that allows you to spend up for the players that you want in your lineups. 17 minutes, 18 fantasy points at $3,200. He wasn't a bad play. $3,700, okay, that's a little bit more iffy, but $3,200 for a guy playing as well as he's playing right now, and as active as he is, was not a bad play. So, like I always tell you, don't let the assholes on Twitter sway how you think and how you play this game. You know what I'm saying? So, I seen it, I heard it. Dwayne Washington Jr. was not a bad play at $3,200. So that's that. On this slate, not the greatest at 3,700. You know what I'm saying? You would need Chris Paul to be out, but on the last slate at $3,200, he was a fine play. Okay. Where are we? Gabe Vincent, we don't really need. I think we need to go to shooting guard. Harden, we spoke about Harden. Anthony Edwards is absolutely in play. Anthony Edwards is in play. DeJounte Murray, we spoke about him in play. Bradley Beal, if he's in at 8K, he's an okay play. Nothing spectacular. Zach LaVine at 7,700. He's gonna spank Detroit. Klay Thompson, if you're playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot on him at 7,100. OG always in play 6,400. He gets a bump if there's no Van Vliet. Bogdan, if Bogdan is starting, that's great. If they bring him off the bench again to watch his minutes, to baby him, then you probably don't need him. 28 minutes, 24 fantasy points at $6,300 is not going to cut it. You're going to need him to start. If they're going to baby him, then you know what? We don't need him. Franz Wagner, okay play. DiVincenzo, okay play. Josh Hart, decent play, good play. Kevin Huerter, good play. Trey Murphy, okay play. Gary Trent, he gets a bump if there's no Van Fleet. Keep your eye on him. Beasley's a good play. Let's just double check his minutes. 26, 30, 23. He's 5K. Listen, I don't like 23 minutes at 5K at $4,900. I don't like that. I don't really like that. Let's see what else we got here. Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker you could take a shot on, but I don't really like the Lakers without AD. The Lakers without AD remind me of the 2007 Cavs, to be honest with you. And that's very scary because it's LeBron and a bunch of nothing. So I, if I'm playing a few lineups, I'm not playing any other Laker besides Braun. Strus we don't need. Um, um, let's see. Connaughton, I'm not doing that again. We spoke about Beverly. No Carter. Let's just slide on over to small forward. All right, Braun, 10-1, fire him up. Listen, Braun, if he plays, he's a good play. If he sits, I think he's pretty much given up because they know they can't afford to lose any games. But if he doesn't play, he knows it's over. But if he plays, then I expect him to put his best foot forward. Like he's playing well. 10.1K, fire him up. DeRozan's been playing very well. If LeBron sits, then I like DeRozan at my small forward because I like Anthony Edwards at shooting guard. So um, I like both of them. DeRozan at 9,100, he looks great against Detroit. Should smash them along with Levine. I have no problem playing both Levine and DeRozan in the same lineup. Markkinen's in play. Kuzma's in play. Gets a little bit of a boost if there's no Beal. Banchero. I don't think we need Banchero on this slate. Jeremy Grant, 7,300. He's in play. If Andrew Wiggins is back, we got to see if Andrew Wiggins starts. We got to see if he's 100% healthy. Let's see. He has an illness. All right, well, I need to see that he's 100% healthy. And if he's 100% healthy starting, getting his full minutes, then he's in play. If not, then we don't need him. Scotty Barnes in play as always. If there's no Van Fleet, he gets a little bit of a bump. Tobias Harris is an okay play. Mikal Bridges is a decent play, 6,400. Bojan, 6,300, okay play. We spoke about Bogdan already. Michael Porter Jr. is an okay play at 6,100. Jalen McDaniels at 5,300. I don't think we need him. Do we need him? Jaden McDaniels. Wow. He's been playing well. He's playing a lot of minutes. And Minnesota's starting to realize that Gobert ain't it. So, you could go ahead and play Jaden McDaniels last 5 games, 37, 32, 39, 30, and 34. Fantasy points, 22, 17, 40, 29, and 38. Now, I'm not saying he's a lot, but for his price point, he's an okay play. Especially until Cat comes back. So this is Jaden McDaniels. You could go on and play Jaden McDaniels for now. Harrison Barnes is an okay play. Caleb Martin, we don't need. Herbert Jones is an okay play if he starts 5,100. Gary Trent, we spoke about him. Abdia, we don't need at 5K. Even if Beal is out, I'd still prefer to play Kuzma and Porzingis over Abdia. DeAndre Hunter, if he's back and he's healthy, he's a good play against the Lakers. Najee Marshall, we don't really need right now. Patrick Williams is always a good value. AJ Griffin gets a little bit of a bump if there's no DeAndre Hunter. If DeAndre Hunter's in, you don't really need AJ Griffin. Sadiq Bey looks like he's back in the rotation. Last 5 games, minutes 27. I'm lying. 20, 27, 21, 26, and 35. He obviously benefited with Killian Hayes getting ejected the last game. If you want to play him at 4,300, that's fine, but I'm still going to wait a game or two to see his minutes, see what's going on with him before I just jump back on him. Damian Lee's trash. Connington is trash. Okogie, it's not. He doesn't really shiver me timber. You know what I'm saying? Does nothing for me. These guys on here are bozos. The bottom half of small forward is putrid. Giannis, obviously. Siakam, great plays. Zion is a little too cheap, 9,800. Should be a competitive game. If Jimmy Butler's in 9,200, I don't know what's going on with Jimmy Butler, but if he plays 9,200, he's fine. Porzingis in play. Aaron Gordon, if he plays, he's in play. Bobby Portis is in play. Draymond Green, you never know what you're going to get with him. You know what I'm saying? But you could take a shot. I like John Collins at 5,700. I love John Collins at 5,700 against the Lakers. He will destroy them. Mo Wagner, 56. You could take a shot. Kyle Anderson, if he's back, I don't really care for him. Kelly Olynyk, 53. He's fine. Vanderbilt, if he starts, he's an okay play. Kuminga only is really good when there's no Draymond. Let's see what he did last night. 21 minutes, 20 fantasy points. He's pretty much useless. Isaiah Stewart's in play. Nas Reed's been getting minutes even with Gobert back. Last 5 games, minutes 40, 13, 25, 29, and 25. Fantasy points 52. That was without Gobert. 16, 26. He put up a 40 and a 26. That's with Gobert. Nas Reed is in play. Bol, I don't like his minutes. Keegan Murray. Let's see what Keegan Murray's been doing. I can't be really too hard on Keegan Murray. He's 4,500. Last 5 games, 31 minutes, 35, 22, 31, and 21. Fantasy point 17, 32, 12, 22, and 9. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot on him, but definitely nothing consistent. Hachimura, you want to take a shot? You can. Right now, I don't really see anybody else we could take a shot on. So let's just go to center. Jokic, absolutely in play as always. Embiid, find a way to get those 2 guys in the lineup. Sabonis, 10-3, absolutely in play. Bam is in play, 8,500. Vooch, 7,600. Vooch was killing it, and then I went and played him one night, and then the one night I played him, he put up 19 fantasy points. Every other night, he hits value. Unreal. He's gonna get a lot of minutes. He should destroy Detroit. And I thought that against Houston. He played Houston, played 30 minutes, put up 19 fantasy points. He plays Miami, Atlanta, New York, and Milwaukee, and smash his fantasy points. But he plays Houston and can't figure it out. You go right back to Vooch. He's absolutely in play at $7,800. Ayton is an okay play. I don't know what's going on at Phoenix. His team doesn't like him. He's taking the most shots on the team now. That's a good look. But when your team doesn't like you, I'm very scared to play him, but he's been hitting value. Last 5 games, fantasy points, 47, 24, 52, 30, and 47. I guess you just go to him. He's taking a lot of shots. Gobert, 7,100. Last 5 games, 31, 46, 25, 19, and 30. I guess that's good, but, he gets matchups. Where's the matchup against? There was a matchup against Miami where there was no Bam. And he did nothing. 19 fantasy points against Miami Scrubs. You see what I'm saying? So Gobert, I don't know. He's not an opportunist. I don't know. I don't need Gobert. Nurkic is in play. Valanciunas, I don't need. Wendell Carter, I don't really need. Let's see if his minutes are back. 24 minutes. No, I don't need 24 minutes. If we get news that Wendell Carter's playing over 30 minutes, he's an okay play. Brook Lopez is a play. I'm scared to play Thomas Bryant. His minutes hasn't been reliable, so I don't need that in my life. Jalen Duren is in play. If Okongwu starts, you could take a shot on him, absolutely. But I prefer John Collins. And Walker Kessler's coming off the bench. Torrey Craig, you could take a shot. And that's about it. I don't really play with centers. I don't take shots on centers. I need to know that they're playing over 30 minutes. Let's get 5 guys and let's get going. All right. My first guy in is probably gonna be DeJounte Murray, and I'm gonna put him at shooting guard. I like to play point guard only at shooting guard, and I like to play the dual eligible guys, or the guys that have dual eligibility. I like to play them at shooting guard. So a point guard, I prefer Trae Young if he's in. Let's see what's wrong with him. His calf. He's probably gonna play. So let's just put in both of these guys for now. Or you could do DeJounte Murray and then run it back with LeBron. But, for LeBron to hit full potential, he needs players that are going to hit their shots. That's how he's going to get assists. These guys aren't good. The Lakers aren't good. So I'm going to start laying off of LeBron for now. Small forward, I would love to play Levine, but the pricing will start getting a little bit tight. OG at 64 is fine. Let's play OG. Let's see what we got at power forward. John Collins at 57. Yeah, this is just lining up too easy. And I did like Jalen Duren. Let's see if there's anybody else. Brook Lopez is fine. Let's pick up Jalen Duren. He's going to get 30 minutes. Yeah, let's pick up Jalen Duren. So really wasn't hard to find 5 guys that I like on this slate, because on this slate players are priced appropriately. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, John Collins, very self-explanatory. Lakers have no type of defense. Like I say, every slate that is a Laker game, I always say how I just target them and I print money, because no team fails collecting fantasy points when they play the Lakers, because the Lakers are a turnstile when it comes to defense. OG, if there's no Van Vliet, he gets a bump. Listen, with Toronto healthy, OG's a good play. With one starter out, OG becomes a lot better. $6,400. He plays defense. He gets defensive stats. He's absolutely in play. And Jalen Duren, you got a $5,400 starting center playing over 30 minutes. Like, what else I got to tell you? You feel me? We're about to go to FanDuel. I already found 5 guys that I like. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. A lot of new viewers here, a lot of new subscribers. I absolutely appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Definitely helps me out, definitely helps the channel out, and I definitely appreciate it. If you're having trouble cashing, I know it's been a little tough this week. It has been a little bit tough. But if it's a little tough for you, you're having trouble, you're struggling, I could definitely help you. I could send you my main lineup. I could build you your own lineup. Check out my Patreon, linked in the description. Or you could DM me on Twitter and we'll work something out for you. And that's that. Let's go to FanDuel. So FanDuel almost have the same players again. And mind you, with FanDuel, I don't really go through it. I just scan. I scan the players, see what salaries pop out to me as far as who's underpriced or who's priced correctly. Then I look at matchups, and that's how I come to picking my players. So, it's almost the same players. Duren, 6,100, he's fine. He's very good. Very good spot. John Collins is in a great spot. Levine is in a great spot. DeJounte Murray is in a great spot. The only thing with DeJounte Murray is Trae Young playing or not? If Trae Young is in, DeJounte's a good play. If Trae Young is out, DeJounte is an amazing play. And James Harden, like, the question I have is who's going to stop James Harden? CJ McCollum? No. Jose Alvarado? No. Devontae Graham? No. No one's Harden could score 100 points on these guys if he wanted to. There's nobody that's going to stop them. So Harden looks good to me. All these guys look good to me. Listen, I'm gonna go on and get out of here. I appreciate you guys watching and taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys had a profitable night. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go on and get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Ciao.